Hi guys, I wanted to come to you today with an update on my January wax challenge. I had filmed one last week and I had just gone through my Walmart wax, and I watched Ramona's and Angela, who is my Clothes Smell Like Candles, and they had a bunch of vendor wax in, and I had a bunch of it over here, and I was like, I don't want to deal with that. But after watching their stuff, it made me think about it, and I'm like, you really need to go in there and get in that. So I did. I got under all my diamond paintings. All my diamond paintings are straightened up now, and my vendor wax, I have a full box of wax that needs to be gone through, and I picked out a bunch of wax for my vendor wax, so I changed it up. So I wanted to let you know what I was doing. So Tuesday is when it all started. I had started melting, I don't know, here it is, the sea salted sage. I could not smell this at all. It smells good in here, but I could not smell it at all. So I found white sage, and this smelled, it was very strong. It smelled good. So I got through that for the sage. That was the Palo Santo Day, which it's kind of a cleansing thing like you do with sage. So I put this in it. So I also found an eggnog in my vendor wax. This is not vendor wax, but it was in there anyways. So I went ahead and melted this for, what was it, the third day was eggnog, and I used some turbinado from Colonial Candle, but I had a Colonial Candle eggnog. I melted this all part of Wednesday, or part of Tuesday, and into Tuesday night. I changed it. I had it in my kitchen, then I changed it overnight into my bedroom. This smelled so freaking amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. So let me get these back in my empties here. So the next thing was the green wax. And so I had some Walmart wax. I can't remember what it was. But I ended up with the Paris Amour Biolage. And I had Dr. Doom from Super Tarts. I could not smell this, so I immediately took it out. I put mint mojito in there. I've had this before, and the mojito was very strong. I could not smell it. It came out. So I put the lime cotton candy in there, and it smelled really good, really strong, so I used that. And the other thing I used was the green tea from Country Lane Keepsakes. I mean, somebody who sent it to me said it's super strong. I can't remember which one of my subscribers sent me this, but they said it's very strong, and it was. After I turned the melter off that night, I could still smell it for hours, so I was like, okay. So that was super strong. Iced coffee latte. I used the iced mocha latte for the coffee one. I did use that. I didn't finish it. There was 3 I used out of that one. For fresh, I used up Rainbow Melts Resort Spa and Spa Retreat. That's what I changed them over to. And then Moonlight Magic Pumpkin, which was yesterday. I finished a whole wax pack of that. And today is Apricot Lavender. I put this one in. This smelled, I could smell it in the package. I put it in both of my melters, could not smell it, pulled it out. And so now we have the white peach, which I wanted to do at first anyways. But I went through that just to make sure that it was doing whatever. So that's today's stuff. So tomorrow is lavender, and I changed that from the Twisted Lavender or whatever it was that you get from Walmart, and I changed it over to the Winter Palace from the Bathing Garden, and it's lavender, mint, and wild berries. And this is something that me and Canada Kim both absolutely love, so I'm going to melt that because I think that smells really good. Then the next day is blue wax, and I changed it over to the blueberry zucchini bread from the Bunny Sisters, just because it's got blue in it and it's starting to turn. So I love their stuff and I want to make sure that I get through this. And I have a whole tub full of their stuff, so I need to get to using that as well. The next day is the tobacco, and I am still going to use my warm leather amber on that. The next day is apple, and I'm going to use green apple explosion. This is just one, and I will use the other as my white chocolate apple, because I can smell the apple out of this. So that's what I'm going to use for the apple day. What's next? Blackberry. I changed that from the Jackal from Super Tarts over to Rainbow Melts Blackberry Tea. And I have 4 of these huge things in here, so hopefully I can still smell these, and they smell good in the package when I had it open the other day. Now I can't get it open, so I'm not even going to worry about it. But this is what I'm going to do for blackberry. For ginger ale, I don't have any ginger ale, so I decided to do the Miami Fizz, which is mango, papaya, pineapple, and fizzy pop. The first day was fizzy, but I used my bubbly, where's that? This is what I used for that day. And the other one I'm going to use is Fizzy Volcano, which is fizzy pop and fruity volcano type. So that's what I'm going to use for that day. J is still Juliet's Submarine. I'm going to use this from the Rose Girls. Iced tea. The next day is tea, and I found BZ Tarts in there, and I have iced tea, so I'm going to use this up. The next day is rose. I changed it out, and I am going to use Barrett Wax Texas Rose. And this is like an Avon soap that I remember from my childhood, and I absolutely love this. This brings back so many memories, and I've already used one way before, but I found this and I was like, oh yeah, get that out and use that. So I'm using that for rose. For white wax, I changed it, and I'm going to use Barrett Wax Coconut Creamsicle. This smells amazing, so I'm going to use that. Cobbler or pie, I'm still going to use my Spice Pumpkin Pie. The next day is laundry, so I'm going to use this Spring in the Air and the Sea Spray Linen. I think I had this one in there anyways, but I'm putting this one in there, and it's a cute little sun. The next day is lemon, and I'm going to put Lavender Lemonade Fizz in there. I changed this. I had the iced lemon sugar cookies, but I put this one in there because I want to use this up. So I'll use both of those. The next day is pea wax, and I'm using this one. It's called Plum Good from Rainbow Wax, and it's juicy plums, raspberry, cranberry, citrus, apple, and strawberry. So this is back from May of 2017. This stuff needs to get used up. Peppermint, I have sugar, pink sugar, peppermint, and sweet lavender from Rainbow Melts, and I'm going to use pink peppermint from Destination Wax for that day. Then for the strawberry day, I have this Satsuma strawberry here from the Bunny Sisters. Satsuma I don't like because this smells like grapefruit. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to mix it with the strawberry vanilla. I was going to use strawberry vanilla anyways, but I'm going to use this, and I'm going to mix it with this. So that'll be what I'm going to do for that day. And the next day is pear, and I was already going to do the first Woodland Frost. I'm still going to do it because it smells like pear, but I found the white tea pear fizz, so I'm going to melt that one as well. The next one is green, and I am going to melt spring green and the moon garden, which was the flowers that I was going to melt before. But I found this spring green in there, so I'm like, yes, I'm going to use that. And then the last day is Melter's Choice, and I still don't know what I'm going to melt that day. So that one's just going to be a surprise for us all. But I also wanted to show you, Lisa Loves does this, and I've always wanted to do it. And so I'm sitting down and doing this. And I have this little notebook. I have so many freaking notebooks around here. And I'm starting to take off all the labels from all of my wax from last year that I got from Walmart, and I just thought it was super cool how she always did this. So she's like, take those labels off. So I did, and I've put it in this, and it's neat just seeing all of these, and I've got that many pages done, and there's still half a basket back there. So I think that's cool. When next year comes, I will do the same thing. I will do the same as I will save all these and then put those in there. But I just wanted to let you all know, bring you up on what I was doing with my wax, because I have changed it up so much. So I wanted to let you know. Let me know how you're doing on your wax challenge. I am having a ball doing this. I think it's just so much fun that I look at my calendar here. I've got it all written down in my calendar on the monthly spread, and I'm just loving doing it that way. So let me know if you're enjoying this, if you're still doing it. I always love to know what you guys are doing. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, please do. I would love to have you here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.